So before I start what I have to say, I want to disclose a few things, which is just that I will be reading off my computer because I don't do well when it comes to talking about from the heart, and as well as I want to state just facts when I say what I have to say. So before we start today's episode, we would like to bring awareness to what is happening in California right now. Although we don't live in the state of California, we would like to send thoughts and prayers to those who are currently dealing with the wildfires going on at this current moment. A few things gathered in this video have been found on different news outlets, so if anything is wrong in this video, feel free to let us know further in the comment section and educate us. As of a couple hours ago, 11 people have been confirmed dead, as well as multiple being reported missing. More than 12,000 structures have been destroyed by the fires. These structures consist of houses, cars, buildings, etc. As of what we are aware of now, there are 4 fires ranging in the wider areas of California, and if I say any of these names wrong, I apologize in advance. Palisades, Eden, Hearst, and Kenneth. The following are for the areas of California who are only affected by the smoke in the air. If you're thinking of going outside, it is best if you don't, as it is safer to stay inside with the air conditioning going on, as well as ensuring you're getting filtered air. It is recommended not to use any outdoor or indoor fireplaces, and if you're driving through heavily smoked areas, it is best to keep your windows up as well as running your air conditioning in the car. It is also recommended that if you're going to be leaving your house, to please wear a mask, as the fire can affect your lungs. With that being said, we're currently looking through different links for donations for those of you who are looking to help out in these times. But we are not allowed to post any links on our YouTube at this moment. So we will be posting those on our Instagram story and bio. So please look there if you want any more information on what's going on.
Yeah, we have a highlight reel you can go through, and there's links and more information on the topic.
And if anyone else has any other links that you know for good donations and for people to help out, please send them our way, and we will continue to post those on our Instagram bio. Anything else?
No, just prayers for everyone. Hope everyone's okay.
All right. So Sid chose the topic for today.
I did.
Just disclosing that. We're gonna try to stay on track this time. No stories while we're answering questions. We have to wait till Twisted Tales. And I also, before we say anything, want to say one last thing. The editing for our first video was not the best. I apologize. I am not the best editor in the world, and it was my first time, honestly, doing so much time in the span of 2 days. I'll get better. I promise. I'm working towards it. But also, I want to disclose that last week we didn't post a episode because me and Sid were both sick with the flu and or flu-like symptoms.
It was so bad.
It was really bad. I felt like I was dying.
Bad. Me too. I was not okay. I was very sick.
So that's why we had not posted last week. We're going to work together, talk, and try to figure out what we want to do, if we want to continue posting regularly from here or build up until we can add another episode back to back. So we're going to talk about that privately.
Yeah.
So, pardon me.
Okay.
The first question is, if you could go back and speak to your younger self, what would you say and why? And I don't know if I even said the topic, but it's childhood and growing up.
Yes. Let me think. Something I would say to myself. Maybe to not grow up, try to grow up so fast. Or try to, just to take in my childhood. You know what I mean? I feel like especially when I was a kid, I always felt like, oh, I can't wait till I grow up. I can't wait till I'm an adult. But I really, looking back now that I've grown older, and I'm going to be 20 soon, I'm like, oh, I wish I just took in the moments of being a child and just the memories of my child. I wish I just took in being a kid more and try not to always grow up so fast. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I like that. Ooh.
You're like, what do I say?
If I could go back and speak to my younger self, honestly, I feel like if I was given the option, I probably wouldn't take it. I figured it out anyways. But
True.
If I could go back and speak to my younger self, I'd probably I'd say probably not to give so much thought into my image, just because I feel like growing up I was constantly worried about what I looked like in other people's eyes. I felt like I had to dress a certain way, act a certain way, because there's a lot of, and I'm gonna bring this up real quickly, there's a lot of stereotypes of fat people. If you're fat, you can't be mean, or if you're fat, you can't be rough with men. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So because of the fact that I was constantly living by those standards, I felt like, oh, I'm fat, so I have to be nice. I'm fat, so I can't be rough with guys. I'm fat, so no guy will ever like me. It's I want to just go back and tell myself not to be so insecure, not to worry about what everyone else thinks.
I agree with that. I think that's a really good one. And I agree with it.
You want one? You really good.
No, I'm okay. I think I'm gonna have a Pocky.
This question is, this one's a little bit on the rougher side, so prepare yourself. How did your childhood experiences shape the person you are today?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to get sad though.
You can take it any way you want.
I don't know. What about you? I don't know. I have to think.
Okay, so I have two answers for this question actually. So, I think like maybe from like 12 to like 14, 15-year-old me. I think that's what I'm aiming for when I answer this question.
Yeah.
I think my childhood experiences kind of shaped me to not. And this was only like from those years, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think they shaped me to be more on guard when it came to trusting people.
Yeah.
As well as how do I say this? As well as it shaped me to not be much of a communicator, because like I grew up in one of those houses where when you argue, it's like the silent treatment up until all of a sudden you just start talking one day. So a lot of those kind of like made me like, when I had conflicts with like friends and stuff, I wouldn't be the one to be like, hey, I had a problem with this and that, because I knew that it was going to lead up into an argument. And I was like, oh, and if it leads up into an argument, I'm going to ignore this person until they decide to talk to me. Like, it wasn't like I have to apologize for what I did or things like that. It was more of I have to wait until this person isn't angry with me anymore and just start speaking to me. So because of the fact that I grew up with that like experience of being raised that way specifically, it made me be more of a person who didn't care about like what I did, because I knew that eventually this person could not like quote unquote live without me. Like, they need me, so they'll speak to me again. Mm-hmm. I think it shaped me to not trust as many people, to like stay more to myself, more private about things that like happened or went on in my life. And I just think it shaped me into a very like non-caring person, almost like cold-hearted in a way. Mm-hmm. From those ages. And it wasn't like my favorite stage in my life. Like, I wish that the way that I was raised and my childhood experiences didn't make me to be that person. Now I'd say I'm a little more different than how I was back then. Like, I'm more understanding about things. Mm-hmm. I'm also changed just the way I am towards my friends because of it. But I think that my childhood experiences definitely shaped me to some extent. Whether it's like, there's times where when something hurts me, I just go quiet, because I'm like, it's better to just not voice the hurt that I'm going through, not voice like what I'm feeling, because it's going to start an argument. Mm-hmm. So like, I feel like a lot of things still shape me now. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I feel like I was just ranting.
I feel like my childhood, I don't know. Wait, repeat the question to me real quick.
How did your childhood experiences shape the person you are today? I didn't even answer that. I just answered it for that age, but go for it, queen.
I think, well, you want to finish? Do you want to finish?
No.
Are you sure?
No. I got to think about it.
Oh, okay. I think my childhood experiences made me independent, but independent in the way where I also don't like taking help from anyone. And I think I could do everything on my own. Sometimes I can't. But I think my childhood experiences met me. I think my childhood experiences made me more independent and made me the person I am today when it comes to like not being dependent on other people for anything.
I agree.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. Keep hitting that like. Keep hitting
double
that
tap,
like.
double tap.
Come on, Floyd. Okay.
Hey Siri. Oh no, it's Alexa.
Raise your yeah.
Raise your yeah. Oh, I can't do it.
I just dropped my spoon. That was scary. I got scared. My bad.
You raise your yeah. Oh
my gosh. I think also.
Oh, we're not doing this again. Okay.
I think. Oh my gosh. I got phlegm in my throat. Ew. Yeah, I think the same thing as you actually, but also I think a lot of my childhood experiences. I think it is.
I know. I hate that it is. My nose is like.
Close it.
No, I don't want to get up.
Exactly. How did your childhood experiences shape the person you are today? Now. I go now. Now I do.
We just did that question.
No, I was asking myself. I was trying to come up with my second answer. No. Now she's with Remy. All right. No, I was asking myself that question again. But actually,
that was so funny.
That was really funny.
That was really funny. I thought you were reading. I was like, did we not just talk about this?
I thought it was mad funny. Okay.
Anyways.
So I don't even want to answer anymore, but this one's a little bit depressing. It's Squid
Okay. Squid Game season 2.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
What do you think? What? No.
Yes.
No, I said that question wrong.
Oh. I was like, wait.
Where do you think you were the happiest during your childhood?
The happiest?
Yes, ma'am.
Probably when my whole family was together.
That was cute.
Yeah, probably when my whole family was together. Like my nona, my nono, just like the whole family, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or even like being together for the holidays too. Like just like my whole family being there. I guess everyone.
I liked it. Mine. This one. The thing is, I don't know. I don't think I was ever truly happy in my childhood.
Really?
Like, I feel like a lot of the memories that were supposed to be happy that like I get told about, I don't remember any of them. It's like really hard for me to like dig those happy parts out of my brain. Like for like my whole childhood, I just feel like I was just a very sad kid because a lot of things happened to me very young, and a lot of experiences happened to me. When I was born, it was very sad.
I was born. No.
It happened when I was born, actually.
Like, no.
No.
When I was born, I opened my eyes.
Shh. Close your mouth. Like I said, I don't think I was ever truly happy because a lot of the memories in my head are kind of like very sad and depressing. So I don't really remember a lot of my happy experiences. -2.
It's so cold in here. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. But I don't remember ever being happy.
That's so sad.
It's fine. Twisted Tales. Doom 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 doom.
We sound like that baby in that one video that Rose commented on.
Kissy face. Okay, anyways. So Twisted Tale times. We made it to Twisted Tales. And we're only 17 minutes in.
You want to go first?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
I like letting you like do the honors, you know?
Why?
I don't know,
So I'm gonna tell a kind of not really sad story. I mean, not really sad, it's more like embarrassing, but like first or second grade. I think it was like third grade actually. No, it was second grade. When I was in second grade, I had a birthday party at a bowling alley. And I was like passing out like the little invitations to every single kid.
I already know where this is gonna go, and like I'm gonna cry. Please don't do this to me.
I gave an invitation to every little kid that I thought was my best friend because they were like, Betsy this, Betsy that, and I went to all their birthday parties. It was so much fun. Well, not all of them, but I'm gonna pretend like it was all of them because they were definitely my friends.
Yeah,
they definitely invited me to their birthday parties.
Mm-hmm.
No, they didn't. But anyways, so I gave all these people little invitations. I was like, oh, this person's gonna come. I know they are. I went to their party. They're gonna come to mine. It's the day of my birthday party. No one had RSVP'd.
No one?
That's one. So we're at the bowling alley and it's me, like my stepsisters, like they were my stepsisters at the time, so we're telling this as if it was still me when I was that age. I'm like all excited, ready to have my party with all my little friends. We like got like the whole like bowling alley, like 2 like lanes. They had my name on the thingy and everything. And
poor little Betsy. Oh my god.
And so, as I was saying, one friend shows up. One friend out of all of like the 20 invites I gave at that bowling alley showed up. Only one. And I didn't even think she was coming because nobody had showed up. It was already like an hour into the party. And then a couple minutes later, she walks into that door with a little card for me and everything. And she was the only friend out of all the 20 kids I invited that actually came.
Something like that happened to me too. Kids are so mean.
So nobody came to my birthday party, y'all. Except for one person.
Yeah, I think mine was 2 people.
I really like her though. Like, she's really nice. She's really pretty.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And the thing is, she was friends with all the people that I had invited. So I was like, they're going to come because she's coming.
And no one came. That's so sad. Poor little Betsy. Oh, man.
I've been traumatized ever since, guys. I'm afraid to have another birthday party.
Wait, what? No more bowling alleys?
I hated bowling alleys after that. Your hair is also falling out.
Oh, no.
Come here. There we go. I just can't say goodbye. Whoa. Raise your ya.
Raise your ya.
Oh, no. Raise your ya.
Raise your ya.
Great. That was good. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Raise your right finger.
Raise your right finger.
Anyways, switch tails. Go. Your turn.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to tell for mine. I feel like I have to tell something funny after that.
Nah.
You know?
Nah.
I don't know. I'm still on your story. It's so sad. I don't know. One time, okay, so my first ever concert was when I was in 2nd grade. And well, actually, first ever concert was my Wiggles concert.
Oh.
And I went to the Wiggles when I was like 3.
Sorry, guys.
So then the Wiggles, I went when I was like 3, and I dislocated my elbow at the Wiggles concert. But my first ever real concert was probably seeing One Direction when I was in 2nd grade. And like 2nd grade, Sydney was so, first of all, she was friendless, so she went with her big sister. I went with my older sister. And when I was in 2nd grade, I was obsessed with Niall. Niall was my favorite. He was literally like, 2nd grade me was like, I'm going to be with this man for the rest of my life. This is my man. Like, girl, goodbye. But like, yeah, I had the biggest crush on Niall. So when I went to when I went to the concert, I literally was so excited to see Niall. I was telling my sister, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna see me, and I'm gonna see Niall, and it's gonna be my first concert. And was One Direction, like, that's obviously legendary. And also 5 Seconds of Summer did open up for them, so I saw 2 of the biggest, and it was like when She Looks So Perfect just came out.
Ah, dude,
prime, like just blowing up. 5 Seconds of Summer. It was literally, I was very happy. So I went, and like I said, I was really excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to see Niall. It's going to be amazing. It starts downpouring rain, like absolutely drenching in rain. Like everyone's soaked. And literally in 2nd grade, I'm still emotional. But like I was very sad because it was my first concert, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's pouring rain. I'm not going to see Niall. And I started sobbing in the middle of this thing. My sister's like, no, like, it's okay. Like, I promise you, they're not going anywhere. They're not going back to England. Like, they're going to perform. I promise you that this rain is not going to stop it. And I was like, no, like, I did not want to hear it. I was like, oh my God, it's raining. This is the end of the world. I'm never going to see him. They're going to be like, sorry guys, can't perform. And that's it. And what? I leave with nothing. And I was literally having a panic attack. And my sister was like, oh, she's fine. Yeah, she's fine. First concert. I was like literally having a panic attack. And Niall did end up coming on. He did end up coming on with One Direction. And I literally screamed my lungs out at that concert. And I stood on chairs and I was going crazy because we were like on the floor close to them. And that was actually like the most, like, when I think of my childhood, I think of that One Direction concert, probably because it was traumatic, and maybe that's why I hate when it rains at other concerts I go to, because I'm like, oh my God, they're not going to come out. I'm like, it's not even safe for them to come out. I don't want them to come out at that point. But yeah, so like I think that happening and me being traumatized, I was like, I'm not going to see Niall. It's like, funny little story from my childhood.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see him. They're not gonna go back to England. I promise. They're gonna go.
I was
They go
convinced.
now.
I was like,
Now they go.
yes, like they're gonna grab their suitcase and they're gonna go because like I was like they're leaving, like there's no way they're gonna come out on stage, like it's just not safe, like they're not gonna. And my sister's like, no, like I promise you they're gonna get on the stage, like they're going to perform, even if they can't move around, they're gonna be on the stage, bro. And I was like, no, they're not. They're going back. They're literally going to the airport right now. Like we're not seeing them, and we did. And everyone was there. Zayn, Liam.
Oh my god.
Liam, Louis, Niall, Harry.
One day or another.
They performed a song and I was like I used to be obsessed with One Direction though.
Talking about that makes me back to my childhood.
Okay.
So
sorry.
I wasn't like really like a teenager yet. It was like when I was like 10 or 11. I was in love with the group. Why don't we? For the Limelights, if you're saying this, I love you. Cause I was oh my gosh. I have so many Limelight friends.
I loved Why Don't We?
I loved them.
Limelights stand up for real.
You know how we call them lanes, not biases, because you know like we're K-pop girlies now. So we don't.
Yeah, I don't want to like. I was trying not to say bias for One Direction.
No, I was like, no, yeah, because we had like lanes. It was like, oh, who's your lane? Who's
Yeah.
your lane?
I was a Corbin girl, guys.
Me. I was a Zach Heron girl. That was my Pookie. That was my man. I was convinced I was gonna marry him.
I had a Zach face, but actually no, Jonah was kind of more of my man.
I was so convinced I was gonna marry Zach Heron. That did not end up happening. Okay, I'm not. They already know I'm gonna like graduate in a few months, so it's like kind of obvious what my age is. But we're 6 years apart. So when I was like 12, no, when I was like 10, he was 16. So I was like, that's my man. Pookie, come here. I was like, come here, Pookie.
Me too. I was like, oh my god. Like same with Niall. I'm just like, I'm going to marry Jonah. Yeah, girl, no, you know.
So convinced I was gonna marry that man. Like no, you're lying to yourself.
That brings back to me. Well, actually, finish your story.
And I remember I used to be like, guys, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. We're perfect for each other. I was like, do you see me? I was like, do you see him? Like we would work. We would work.
And it would eat.
And I was like constantly like, guys, you guys don't know him like I do, okay? Like this is gonna be my man. Girl, I was in like I was like in like 3rd grade, yeah.
Me
I was in
too,
3rd grade with pictures of these men. Like, this is my lane.
This is your lane? Yeah.
No, I kid you not, I had a printed out picture of Zach Heron.
The wristbands with like the light up things when you go to the concerts.
I didn't get one of those. I got a light stick, like not a light stick, the glow stick.
The Why Don't We light stick? The Why Don't We light stick?
It was like the green glow stick.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but like I was walking around 3rd grade me, these pictures, like printed out pictures of these men. Like, I kid you not, I had a picture of Zach Heron's face printed out, and then I had a picture of Why Don't We themselves printed out, which I ended up bringing to 6th grade in my locker with me, and I had a magnet and I stuck it up.
Why do we both print out things and just bring them to school? Like, oh my god.
No, because of the fact that like I had a picture of these men printed out, and I was like, what lane am I? Zach Heron.
Oh,
Limelight.
You want to know how? Look at there on my on your
Oh my gosh, I was so convinced. Like, and the thing is, these boys,
these girls,
those were my Pookies. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I was out here like,
sky so clear when you're the view.
What I forget? I'm like over here like, what song is that actually? Because I was gonna sing a different song. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I was gonna sing a different song and it wouldn't come out. I'm like I was trying to sing like 3 songs at once. I was about to be like, trust fund baby. And we on something.
We on something different.
But I discovered them because of Logan Paul.
Me too.
I was like, look at us.
I was like, and everyone's like has these unique stories about finding them, and I'm like,
oh my gosh, I used to get so jealous when like, because I had like Limelight friends here where we live, and I didn't stay after the concert, and they did, and they met this person and that person and the third, and I was like,
dude, that's I never met them, but
they would always come out like right before,
yeah,
no, like right before everyone leaves. So it's like they're out in the parking lot, they're waiting, and then everyone comes out like, oh my god, it's Zach Heron.
Well, I did do that, but I never met them because they came out on their tour bus. They were driving away, and they opened up the windows, and they were like, hello.
That's technically meeting them. He said hi to you.
He said hi to a whole group of people, though. Like,
but you were included in that people, so weren't you?
True.
What?
But and Eben was there too. Eben was there.
I used to love Eben. I call him Eben.
Eben?
Is that his name?
Eben. His name, yeah.
Eben.
Eben. Yeah,
Eben.
it's not Evan. It's
It's
Eben.
with a B. Eben. It is. It's E-B.
What was I gonna say? What were we
But so yeah, I was convinced I was gonna marry this man. I was like, me and Zach Karen, we are gonna be together. It's gonna happen. I was like, when I'm 16, I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna meet this man. We're gonna get together. I don't know who lied to you. I don't know who let you believe that.
That's so funny.
It's only because of the fact that I knew that Jack was from where we are.
Well, that reminded me of O2L and MagCon. Were you a O2L MagCon child, or
What does that mean?
You need to leave.
you're lying? You don't know what O2L is?
Nope. Can you tell me what it is? Because like, what if I do know what it is? But I don't do good with names.
I just felt the oldest I've ever felt in my life. O2L, it was like it was content houses before content houses were a thing. It was JC Kalen, Kian Lolly, Ricky Dillon,
I feel like
Trevi Moran.
I feel like I do know what you're talking about because I know all those people.
Yeah, Trevi was in it. Yeah.
Sorry, Queen.
You don't know what it was. Oh my god. Yeah, they were such a big part of my childhood. Like,
Okay, what was the what was the thing after that?
MagCon, like with Nash Greer, Cameron Dallas. But like O2L was more for me because like we had, because it was Trevi. She was in it. She was in O2L, and Kian and JC were in it. And I don't know, it was just a big part of my childhood. I loved watching their videos. But MagCon, I was kind of like, eh. But like Hayes Greer, it was in it.
I don't know who that is.
He's Nash Greer's brother, I think, or something else.
I know. Okay, I knew. That's Cameron Dallas.
Yeah, that's Cameron.
Yeah, I know these two. I don't know who the other dude is.
Well, they made videos and stuff, like YouTube videos. I was a big YouTube kid.
Let me see this.
Are you looking up O2L? Oh my gosh, they were all. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. Not too sure, but anyways, regardless, yeah, O2L and MagCon were such big parts of my childhood. I loved them both. I would.
Do you know? Because like mine and my stepsister and my sister's like childhood consisted of like Alex Wasabi,
Wasabi,
Ahaz Cupquake, Afmao.
I wasn't a big Minecraft YouTuber.
That's the thing. I was.
Really?
That's what I grew up with. I grew up with like LD Shadow Lady, Stampy. I grew up with what's her name? Oh, what's her name? Little Carly, Little Kelly, and like Donna, and like I grew up with the Minecraft. I was on the Minecraft side of growing up.
I still now I find so much comfort in watching the gaming YouTubers. I love watching like
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, it's just comforting to me because like low key when I was a kid, that's all I used to watch. Like I used to watch Markiplier. I've been watching Markiplier since I was in like 2nd grade. Corey Kenshin, I think I've been watching him since I was in 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade. But Corey Kenshin and Markiplier were like a big part of my childhood. Oh my gosh, yeah, Markiplier definitely, and Jacksepticeye. I love Jacksepticeye. Those like Corey was more so like when I was in like middle school, early high school, and then up till now I still watch him. But Markiplier and Jacksepticeye were definitely like childhood, the ones I used to watch. I don't think I'm trying to think of like the other gaming YouTubers I used to watch. So
yeah, I was a big Minecraft kid. Like I used to watch mainly just Minecraft videos. Like it's funny, like there's so many Minecraft YouTubers that I used to watch, and I would only ever watch Minecraft stuff, Sims.
I love
I don't know
that.
if you've ever watched the ones, I'll show you it later. But
well, like I used to watch only like I love scary video games, and so like that's why I used to watch them, like Markiplier, like Five Nights at Freddy's, or like I love like retro style horror games. They weren't as big when I was little, like that I like them now because I don't think people really did them back then. But like just like games like Five Nights at Freddy's and like Resident Evil. Girl, I shouldn't have been watching Resident Evil, but like I was like, so I just like love all of those kinds of video games.
The Walking Dead.
The Walking. Oh my gosh, the Walking Dead video game. Used to love who else oh my gosh, I don't know. I watched a lot of the YouTubers play it, and it's like.
I was talking about like the series, The Walking Dead, but you said the game. I was like,
oh, the game was really sad.
I know, but I was talking about like the series. I was
the
say
series as well.
that was a big part of my childhood. It wasn't like a big part, but it's like a part that stood out because my older stepbrother used to always watch, I think, The Walking Dead. One time I was in his room hanging out, like we were all there, and I saw Glenn.
Oh
Glenn.
my god!
Oh my god! He's taking over my brain. I saw Glenn on the screen, and it was like the pizza delivery boy or whatever.
Oh my gosh, he's
I was
my
like
fave.
I was like, he's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember I started watching The Walking Dead again, and it was him being like, "Hey, you." I'm like, or I'm a half full, half glass type of guy.
Yeah.
I was like, why does this guy kind of look familiar?
It was
and
him.
I continue watching, and he's like, I'm a pizza deliverer. I was like, oh, this is my man, I've been searching for years.
Oh my gosh.
And it was only him
Yeah,
who stood out. I knew him because I was like, that's my crush,
Really?
Steven Yeun.
Glenn was also my favorite. I loved Glenn.
And then Daryl also stuck out a lot to me.
Daryl. I love Rick.
I love him now, but when I was a kid, he didn't matter.
Rick.
I was like,
my God.
Glenn, you're the one.
No, Glenn was the one. Like he definitely was.
Mm-hmm.
And like I also really liked Abraham. So when Abraham died, the same.
Abraham was also my pookie.
Yeah, I know.
Rosita.
She is a she's also one of my favorite too. Her and
She a
Michelle
queen.
and Maggie, girl bosses.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Lori, you're great too, I guess. But
ooh, like I don't even have a comment on that. Like
counter.
yeah, like I don't have an opinion on that one. I mean, I do. Like, I like her. She's not my favorite though.
Yeah, growing up consistent. Oh, Pretty Little Liars was also a big part of my childhood. Got a secret? Can you keep it? Swear this one will say.
We love Pretty Little Liars.
Wait, gotta lock it in my pocket. Taking this one to the grave. That'll show you that I know you won't doubt what I say. This suit can't keep a secret if one of us is dead. But that was a big part of my childhood.
Well, mine was Pretty Little Liars and Gossip Girl.
Mayan?
Like,
That's Mayan.
oh my gosh, I cannot help it.
I'm not talking about you though. I'm talking about the girl. I think it's so annoying when she would say that.
What was it? Oh, Gossip Girl is also really, really big. But I loved Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars, but that's because my sister would watch it with me. And Teen Wolf. But I loved Gossip Girl. I still love Gossip Girl.
Can we also talk about the fact that, guys, let me just put this out there. I'm not trying to hate on Sid or anything. No hate, no shade. Like, I had a good childhood. But this girl had never watched Twilight.
I haven't.
And I tried to make her watch it. She's like, I can't. It's cringy. That's what makes it so enjoyable.
I'm so sorry.
I love Twilight.
Well,
Twilight was a big part of my childhood.
I don't know.
Because Jacob was my man.
Same. But I didn't even watch it. But like, I just really like.
Bella. Have you been, Loca? I'm watching my mouth. Oh, ow.
But like, yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, Twilight was a big part of my growing up because my dad like rented it and we were watching it, and I like really liked it because of the werewolves, and I was like, mine, gimme. This is my pookie. Yeah, when Bella didn't choose him, I was like, grr.
Oh my god, Bella.
Bella
from the gym.
I miss Bella from the gym.
I miss Bella from the gym too. I haven't thought about her in a hot minute. I miss her. She's like so sweet. Truly, like
love all these. Nobody gotta know. No.
These girls.
Oh my god, can I tell? Actually, let me tell a story about Why Don't We?
Okay.
Guys, let me tell you about the time I was banned from a hotel. Not a hotel. From an airport.
What?
Because of Why Don't We?
Oh.
So it's like it's a few days before the concert. I was like, they're gonna come. They are coming. They are. And I had this plot, and it wasn't even like a plot. It was just like I had hangout plans with one of my friends. I'm not gonna say her name. You know, even if I did, I could just blur it out. But sounds right. I mean, but she texted me. She's like, "Hey, Betsy, you guys should come to my house, and we should all hang out," because she lived near the airport that Why Don't We came from, like the past 2 times, I guess. So she was like, we should go and wait for them at the hotel. Not the hotel room, at the airport, and see if we can see them and say hi. I was like, you know what? Yeah. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So I have my Why Don't We shirt on. I look mad good. I'm like getting ready. I'm like, I'm going to see my husband today. It's going to happen. We get to the airport. And in this airport, there's like a church. And we're like, let's go hang out at the church. Let's have fun. We go to like the church part of it. And we're in there. We're just sitting there. We're all talking about how we're so excited to see Why Don't We. How we're so excited to see them and running into them. And then I was like, if I run into Zach, I'm going to give him my phone number. Girl, you are 12. Sit down.
Are you giving him nothing?
I was like, I'm going to write my phone number. I'm going to slide it in his pocket jean. He going to push me away and be on the floor. But I was like 12. I was like, I'm going to pull this man.
I got it in the bag, guys. Don't worry.
I was like, got his bag. I'm going to be like, yo.
Funny.
I'm like, yo, do you have a map? Why? Like, got lost in your eyes. Slide in my phone number. Like, that's what I was going to do. That was my plan. I was like, I'm going to meet Zach Aaron. We're going to fall in love. He's my husband. We're in like the
10.
I was. We're in this like church, like the little church thingy. And we're like, oh, like let's sing and dance and stuff. Like, let's just have fun before they get here. Why are we acting like we knew who these men were that they told us to meet me at the airport? Like, I feel like a stalker. I don't know why.
I'm going to have my Sydney. What girl? What?
Pardon?
Girl, I was like, because you know how in Wattpad you read it as your name.
Oh yes,
YN.
Yes.
Oh my god! So I just said my name because you read it as.
You're done. But that was my plan. I was gonna marry this man.
Girl, but now you're trying to be YN for real.
I know, but we were in that church, and I was like, "And if the sky falls, I'll catch it just to steal you a star." Oh, I don't know what this next part is. Something to battle for you.
So what happened? Why'd you get banned?
So we could be free. We could be free. So I'm singing.
I gotta take it off, then it's staying night.
Wait, you're not letting me finish. That was part of the story.
Oh.
That's part of the story. So
okay.
So I'm singing, and my friend, she's recording it. She's like, I'm going to send this away, don't we? And they're going to notice you because you're a great singer. I was like, thank you, queen. Thank you. So she has like this whole plan that I'm going to get noticed by Why Don't We? It's going to happen. And she has this clip. And if she still has Snapchat, then she has that clip of me because she would send it all the time through Instagram and stuff. And she would be like, look at it, it's you singing. Remember this? And I'm like, if this guy, like dancing because I'm like 12, singing and dancing, So I finished singing. We're like waiting there. It's been like an hour. We're all like dancing and singing. We're like, how about we wait an hour and if they don't post anything, we come back. Okay. We go to her house. We're eating pizza. I don't know. We're like talking to her grandma. And I learned that like if you get stung by a bee, if you have like a potato slice, you can take the stinger out. Yeah. She told me and I was like, wait, that's so cool. Like, look at Story Times by Grandma.
Yeah.
I said my friend's name.
Yeah.
And they thought it was so funny. They thought it was so cute. And an hour goes by. We're like, let's go back to the church that's in the airport.
Yeah.
We go. We're waiting. We're running back and forth. And then we finally decide, let's go get some snacks after exploring this airport. We go to get snacks. And we go through the elevator. And her little brother was with us. And he was being annoying. And we left him at the bottom of the escalators. And he was crying his eyes out that we left him there. So we go back. We go get him, and we're like, shh, like, shut your mouth, like, don't cry, like, you're gonna get us kicked out. We get to the top from the elevator, and like the next platform, the next floor to get to the church, and we get, you guys, stop. We're like, and then he's like, hey, so we actually can't have you guys running around the airport. He just causes disturbance because he was crying. This is that, blah blah. And what are you guys doing here, anyways? Like, do you guys have a flight or something? He's like looking at us like, no, like we're empty-handed. We're there in our Why Don't We shirts, getting ready to see these men who are supposedly our pookies. And we tell them about, oh, we're waiting on Why Don't We to get here. So we decided to wait at the airport so we can catch them and say hi. He was like, well, as far as I'm concerned, because I work here, there's no Why Don't We coming anytime soon. And if they do, I promise you'll be the first ones to know. So just go home. Like, go, leave.
The hell?
So we leave, and then it doesn't matter though. The point is, guys, don't do this, please. Don't be me. Don't,
like, guys, don't do that.
Don't do that. That was really embarrassing for me.
It's embarrassing.
How can you get banned from an airport you've never even been in?
They're like, where is your parents? You're like, why don't we?
My parents?
You know them? Why don't we?
My parents? You mean Jonah?
That's so funny.
But yeah, I was fully convinced I was gonna marry right away. One of the members, and it was gonna be Zach Heron apparently. I actually have a fidget spinner here. I have something to say about this. We're gonna watch this move real quick.
Chris.
Okay, you see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Ooh, I like
so the point is, I remember these used to be really, really popular in school, and I waited, I think, like 2 hours to get one from some like random convenience store down the hill from my house. That's not the point though. I always wondered why they banned these, because I heard stories like, oh, kids were getting hurt, and I was so confused because I was like playing with this because I got it for Christmas. By the way, I don't know who this team is, and whatever, like it's a fidget spinner. How do you get hurt from this?
Well,
People were saying that like kids were getting hurt from this. I'm like,
well, that reminds me of fidget spinners because in 5th grade, my teacher banned fidget spinners because she said people were going to choke on them.
I mean, unless you take the middle pieces out, but like, that's like, we were like mad old when these came out.
So she was like, I heard kids are choking on them.
That's
so
what I'm
you guys
saying.
can't have them.
Like, my school had a whole fidget spinner ban. Like, anyone who was caught with a fidget spinner, like, you were like detention or something like that. I don't know. You like got in trouble written up for having it.
I liked fidget spinners when I was a kid, but I was a slime person.
Me too. I used to sell slime.
I used to sell slime in 5th grade with some of my school friends, and tell me how this teacher literally thought, like, she made it seem like we were running this like slime like underground shop, like trying to get kids to pay like $20 for like a container of slime, and it was like literally 2 quarters. Like, and she got it banned, and she was like, we could sue you for selling the slime. I'm like, girl, I am in 5th grade. Literally in 5th grade. I have no idea what you're even talking about. I don't even know what suing is. I'm just selling some slime so I can get chips in the cafeteria later. Like, yeah, but she banned it, and she was like, we could sue you because you're like provide something. She was saying like words that I did not understand. I was like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. What was the hardest truth you had to face while growing up?
That only you could help yourself, and then you're only the one there for you at the end of the day.
For me, it was just that I was always going to be like, quote unquote, like different. Okay. I sound like a frog just now. How did growing up with siblings shape you as a person?
In a way, growing up with my siblings, they did me good, but also didn't do me good because my sister was basically like my mom. Like, she did everything my mom was supposed to do, but didn't. But then also, like, I guess I don't know. I feel it. I mean, realistically, when you're a kid, having siblings like helps you like be better with like sharing toys and like sharing things. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe if someone doesn't have any siblings, they might have a harder time with that. So like, I guess having siblings like taught me how to be like more. I'm trying to think of the word for it, but more like being like okay with like sharing my things, or like, you know, like that type thing. But it also did me good because my sister was literally my mom. So I think it did my life good, but also sometimes like,
I think probably like the same things as you. Like, now I'm definitely not like a kid that like I'm like, oh, mine is mine.
yeah,
It's like sometimes gotta share stuff. It's like having older siblings really helped me shape like what I grew up with. Like,
yeah.
so like I knew all the shows they did, I knew all the toys they did, I knew all the songs they did.
Your older siblings,
Because I had older siblings. So siblings and stuff just shaped me to be more of a mature person. Okay. What is something that makes you, what is something that brings you major nostalgia? Before I answer those questions, we also have some friends back here.
Oh my god.
These
LPS. Oh my god, they're so cold.
For the people that don't know what these are Littlest Pet Shops.
How did you used to hold your Littlest Pet Shops?
Huh?
Wait, how did you hold your Littlest Pet Shops?
From the head.
Really? I used to grab it right here.
Oh, did you? Okay, because like there's like certain. So I grew up with like the LPS like series.
Oh,
So it was like, it's like they always held their LPS with their thumb, or like with these two fingers going that way.
Really? I used to do this one like this, and then I used to like move their head like this.
I used to grab their whole head
I used to know
because I used to like making the like those questions,
I love that.
those sounds. But we have some friends here. They're Littlest Pet Shops. We have a deer, and she has a little headband.
The Minecraft pig is up there too.
That's also, oh, you're right. And then we have a little llama. Minecraft pig, you mean Minecraft cow? And another friend.
Oh, Minecraft was such a big part of my childhood. Oh, he's so cold.
They are
Oh my gosh, he's so cold.
My hands are so cold. But so we have some little friends, and these are just some things that were part of our childhoods, like our nostalgia. This is what it is. I got these recently, by the way, so if you notice, they're not like the old designs.
Oh my,
I was fulfilling like what I wanted as a kid, so I got the things.
We-
And then of course the mushroom.
I think it's a
No,
mushroom.
this is a normal cow.
It
It doesn't have the little mushrooms back here.
Minecraft was such a big part. No, mushroom down. Oh wait, it's not mushroom. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Cow down.
Moo!
Moo.
Oh my god!
You know, people actually thought that was like a real baby cow.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my god, the zesty
I was like,
moo."
Oh my
Moo.
god. No, it's just Matthew.
Is does that count?
What?
Like if I'm like zesty. Oh, I just said that.
They're so cute. They're Snoopy, Miffy.
If we're not, whatever. Oh yeah, we have little paintings up here. We're planning to get a shelf on this
Yeah.
side, but we're gonna get it eventually.
Yeah.
Not right now though. We have enough space up there.
Yeah.
What's something that brings you major nostalgia? For me, it's music. For me, it's always the music. Like when I hear "Turn the lights down," or when it's like, "And you give me no reason."
The cat meme.
Are you gonna stay the night?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
Oh, I
We're
thought she
bound
said,
for
"Are you
life."
gonna stay the night?"
Oh,
twice.
are you gonna stay the night? Are you gonna stay? That my point is though, I get my nostalgia through the music.
It's hair in my mouth. I can't get it out. Thank you.
I got it out.
Yeah, I think.
Too bad low. But yeah, for me, my nostalgia has got to be music, because like I feel like when you hear a certain song, it brings you back to like a certain memory or like certain smells.
Time period in your life. Yeah. I with perfume.
I just coughed into the mic. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. I've been sniffling because of the window.
Sorry. But yeah, major nostalgia. I get major nostalgia to like also certain smells. Like
Yeah.
certain smells will, for example, when I told you when we were first cleaning out the podcast room, we'd always open the window.
Always over the window.
That
Yeah.
certain smell, every time we come in here, I'm like, oh, this brings me back.
Yeah.
When we, oh my gosh, sorry, I had a burp.
You're good.
When we first started.
Well, literally, whenever I go into Victoria's Secret, I cannot smell any of the perfumes because it just brings me back to 5th grade.
Perfumes, smells, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a certain,
Billie Eilish.
there's a,
to like 2021.
oh, okay.
2021 or something.
For me,
2022,
it's
that.
like,
One of those years.
there's a certain perfume from Pink in Victoria's Secret. It's like
Mhm.
pink and it has a little circle dark.
The Warm and
circle.
Cozy.
I don't think so.
It's not Warm and Cozy.
It might be.
It's pink, right?
Yeah, it's like clear,
Mm-hmm. It has the pink.
like darkest, like a darker
darker.
shade for like the balls, like the circles in the back.
I'm not too sure.
Okay, let me
Yep.
search up what warm and
Well,
cozy
because
is.
I thought you were Warm and Cozy has like pink. It has pink polka dots all over the bottle.
Yeah. Oh,
That's like the new one.
okay. Let's look at the images.
Like that one.
It's like that one, but it's like darker. I think it's this one.
Oh my gosh, that's the old pink bottle.
Yeah, I had the old one. Like that's why I was describing that one, because it's like the darker dots.
Oh my gosh, the pink bottles. That was in my bag in 5th grade. It was
This
like,
one, the darker one. I had the darker one. This one.
Ooh, what is that one?
Fresh and clean.
Oh, Fresh and Clean was that. That was that perfume.
I didn't have
that
warm and cozy. I had Fresh and Clean. That one brings me back to elementary, like 5th, 6th, like 4th grade, because that's the only perfume I used.
I liked Fresh and Clean and Warm and Cozy.
They smelled so good.
They
I miss
do.
them.
They smell really good.
But yeah, when I smell them, brings me back.
Japanese cherry blossom, I think from Bath and Body Works.
Yes.
That reminds me of childhood. Sweet pea reminds me of childhood.
For me, there was like the strawberry kiwi Bath and Body Works. I think it was strawberry kiwi. It was like strawberry something.
I don't know. Like
Body mist, strawberry body mist. It was Bath and Body Works though. I don't know.
1,000 Wishes was a big one for me from Bath and Body Works.
Oh my gosh, wait. But I'm trying to. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Maybe it wasn't like strawberry, but it was like pink and had like. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't remember, but there's like that certain.
It's something berry?
I don't know. All I know is like the color was like pink. The inside of it was pink.
I don't know, but
it was from Bath and Body Works, and when I smell that certain smell, it reminds me of Ohio because that's where I got it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, certain smells, man, and like the Billie Eilish perfume reminds me of like a few years ago. Every single time I sniff it in the stores, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's suddenly like dark. And I'm like listening to music.
But yeah, certain perfumes I used to wear, I'm like, this smells like 5th grade me.
No, that's how I am.
But then I smell them now and I'm like, these still smell so good
so
though.
Good.
10 out of 10
So
would wear
good.
again.
Yeah, no, that's how I am too.
But yeah, things that make me, I keep saying that, things that bring me major nostalgia, music, smells, sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever went to the old Jitty Joe's? Like the really old one? It's like, it's like sometimes like a whole bunch of trucks would like, and like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So there we had a Jitty Joe's.
Yeah.
And this is like the oldest location.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, it wasn't like far, but it was kind of like in more of like a wooded area.
Oh, I
The
know
little
what you mean.
bench.
Yeah.
And I used to go there all the time. And one of the memories I always remember from there is that I would sit on like these little, it was like a bench almost, but it had like lines. So we were able to turn around and put our legs through like the bench. And we would watch like the trucks go by. We would go like this and they would always go toot toot.
Oh my
Every
gosh.
single time I hear it, I just think of that memory.
I love that. That's so wow. Certain foods bring back to my childhood too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, so many things.
So many things bring major nostalgia. Trying to think of what brings major nostalgia. From what does the fox say?
From YouTube makes me nostalgic. Like YouTube, even though I use it every day, it always gives me a sense of nostalgia because, like I said, I was a YouTube kid like growing up. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like watching certain Markiplier YouTube videos, I get a lot of nostalgia. I feel it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like suddenly in like 3rd grade and I have like a pink mustache.
I also get major nostalgia like seeing like old Christmas photos. Like when like everything looked way brighter as kids.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been like maybe like the camera filters or like the camera quality.
Yeah.
But it always made everything look so like magical as a kid.
Well, I feel like the world was brighter when I was a kid.
It definitely was. There's no way it wasn't. Like I remember everything being so colorful.
Yeah.
The lights of the trees were pretty. Like and the thing is, back when we were kids, Christmas I feel like was much more than what it is now.
Yeah, I feel like growing up, it just like every year becomes slowly like, okay, it's Christmas. Like,
yeah, but like I feel like everything was just so much
magical.
Better. Like I feel like people were more into Christmas when we were kids.
Definitely like Black Friday, Christmas.
Yeah, like I remember when we were kids, it was like there was so much decorations everywhere on every single building, on every single street. And like now it's like you'll get lucky if a house even goes all out.
Yeah.
It's like I understand because like the economy and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But I really miss when like Christmas was actually Christmas.
Me too. It just felt more different when you were a kid.
Last question. Was there anything that scared you about growing up that actually isn't that scary now?
I guess being alone and like learning to be okay with being alone and being I something that scared me a lot growing up. I was like, well, what am I gonna do when I grow up, like after high school, like graduating and stuff? And I feel like as it got more and more closer throughout the years to actually like doing that, I feel like it was like nothing, like it wasn't as scary as I imagined it was gonna be. Like I was always so terrified of it, but it was not like anything like how I had expected. I think it's just like exciting when you're a kid, but also like for me it was like excited but also scared because like what comes after that, you know what I mean?
For me it was kind of like, I feel like it was when I was younger I was really afraid of not having to need my dad anymore, and like now I'm not like as scared about it. I'm like, because like, and the only reason I'm not scared about it anymore is just because my dad, he constantly just kind of says like, oh, like I can't wait for you guys to move out on your own and like your husbands and have a family and, you know, like be you, live your life. Like I'm just so excited for when you guys get to be you without me. And it just kind of made everything not as scary as I thought, because when I was younger, I always like, it made me really sad thinking about the fact that I'm not going to need my dad one day.
Yeah.
About him. Because he was like, I already lived mine.
I want you to live yours. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
So, you know, just having that like constant reminder that that's how my dad feels makes me not afraid to be able to venture out on my own soon. You guys know that.
Guys.
Waka.
We on.
Wait, how did it go again? NCT. Huh?
I'm about to raise the roof.
What was it?
What?
Something. Huh? Is it NCT?
Oh yes, and they're at the. I think it's either a
say?
coffee shop or an ice cream shop. They're like, oh my god, what is it?
We have 3 iced coffee.
No. Coffee beans.
Stop it. It's serious.
Oh, dude, he's flirting. Guys.
When Mark gives you lemon. Wait, when Johnny gives you lemons, Mark lemonade.
That's really bad though.
But I want to have like both of our names in it.
But I think you should just have Johnny.
It's kind of like, I think about NCT videos a lot. Like at work, I'll just think of some.
I'm about to raise the roof.
Like I think a lot about Johnny and Mark moments, but also
Not my problem.
Not my problem. Yeah, definitely them. I think of ATs a lot.
Me too.
I think of the one video
90.
song.
Doom.
What song was like? And he's like trying to hit like the nose whistles. And he's trying to punch the screen. That's me. I like it.
One of mine is Kehoe. There's somebody behind you. Girl, this is a white wall. I don't know. Something about that just makes me like low key like giggle.
Wanna know my favorite Kyo?
Let's go to the beach.
I guess.
Beach. Let's go get away.
Opinion on birds, they need to mind their business.
Don't worry about Damien. Damien's a baby. No, literally, don't worry about Damien.
Don't worry about
Damien is a baby.
Damien is a baby. Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about him.
Oh my god, guys. Peeing is not a bowel movement. I don't know what I was on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, peeing is not a bowel movement, guys.
Peeing is not a bowel movement. Pooping is a bowel movement.
Yes.
Your pee is your urinary tract.
Also, this is like so late into the video, but we actually changed our target audience. I think if you are below the age of 13, you should probably not be watching our videos.
Not. I don't know what we were on.
We don't really talk about like what we are perceive as bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think ours is just kind of like funny, normal stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of parents probably would not want their kids listening to bowel movements. If you're under the age of 13.
It's peeing's not a bowel movement.
Yeah.
Like
they don't
I
want.
thought I was so smart too. I was like, it's a bowel movement. No,
it's a
not.
bowel movement, guys.
No, it's not. And you sound dumb. What was I thinking?
7 days a week, yeah. Why? That's actually all the questions and stuff we have to say today. We're just goofing off now.
Let's talk about Squid Games.
You said let's talk about Squid Games, or what's up about Squid Games?
Let's talk about Squid Games.
Okay, I'm letting you go up until 135, and then after 135, you're done.
Guys, Squid Games season 2
is really good.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding. It's really good. I'm so happy Top was in it.
Top, we love you.
Top, we love you.
Mama, we love you. Is that how it goes?
Mama, you have to say it together though. Come on.
Is it Mama, we love you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mama, we love you. Mama, we love you. Top, we love you.
Top, we love you. Youngsu, you.
Ow! Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah, Thanos. So, review.
Thanos is our man.
Yeah, Thanos is my favorite character, but I also really like player 120. Our queen. Hyunju. Yes. She world class sniper.
Our
Can
queen.
do anything, and
We
she-
love you, Pookie.
Mama. We
love you.
Uni,
Mama,
we love you.
Uni, we love
Uni?
you. I just say Uni, but I know it's probably Uni. But
Uni,
Uni, we love
Wait,
you.
hold on.
Uni, we love you.
Uni, we
Uni,
love
you're
you.
offbeat.
Sorry.
Uni, we love you.
We do love her though. I love her so
Daeho.
much. Daeho. Okay, if any of y'all hate on
against
Daeho,
the world.
he is the cutest, sweetest thing in the world. And anyone who hates on him, I have to talk to you because Thanos, like I said, is my favorite character. But my second favorite, like I said, it would be Player 120. And who else? I really love my girl 222. Wait, no, I really love my. What's her name?
Yeah, Junie.
Yeah, Junie. Yeah, she.
Junhee.
That is.
Junhee.
I think it's Junhee.
Junhee.
But Player 222, Angel Numbers, love it, so cute. But she is one of my favorites. I will say her and Daeho are so cute.
Daeho's my number.
Season 2, better than season 1.
I think as much as I love the season 2 characters, I think I like season 1 characters better because of the plot. But I like the games of the second season way more.
Me too. I definitely feel like the season 2 games, I really. But also season 1 is always gonna be like perfect for me. I don't know. I just love them though. You know what I was thinking? I hope has another season. All of Us Are Dead.
I thought they were going to make another season. I don't know what's going on with that, but
me either. I really thought they were, but
also, guys, I don't know where y'all live, but this is a reminder to do your schoolwork.
Yep.
Keep up with your schoolwork.
Yes.
And yeah.
I'm playing like tennis.
Did you know that you and I am?
Did you know that?
Act
over
like an
the
angel.
Moon, over the stars. Sorry. Put up your hands if you're my BFF. Yeah.
Did you guys know that?
Fatal trouble. It's getting blurry. Mute me.
Did you know that you got me moonstruck? Oh,
wow.
so magical. Crazy.
Tell me he sings vocals aren't magical.
Oh my gosh, Lee Hee Sung. You know that
Absolutely.
every single time I think of
amazing.
At Arrow when we're working, right? The song that I always hear is "This Is Falling, Falling," and the only thing I think of is Hee Sung.
Really?
When he's like, I know it sounds super cliche.
Oh,
my gosh! And the
with a JYP.
Gotta get that groove back. Gotta get.
Oh my gosh, I love when they used to play and I've been at work.
Oh my
They
gosh!
used to play Bite Me. I used to count down the hours. I'm like, they're gonna play Bite Me soon. They're gonna play Bite Me soon.
I always play it before I get out in that sales floor. Scary sushi, it's getting blurry. You know what song I always think of?
What?
The one from Moana.
I've been staring.
No. The one that's like the.
What can I say?
Like oh patu atu.
Oh, that one.
That one. I like that one.
I like that one too. It's so like.
I'm like.
It's so pretty.
I like the scary one from Black Panther. The.
That one gives me anxiety.
I like that one. That one good. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
I still not watch
Pierre, that's Mufasa. We're gonna watch it. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre. Oh my god, Aaron Pierre, he's so beautiful. Did you know that I always wanted the brother one season after another?
I keep seeing the TikToks.
Now we were relying on each other.
Great page.
Hey Mufasa, yes, that song is so good. I also love Hamilton. Lin-Manuel, if you're watching this.
This is the second episode.
We
talk about Hamilton.
I love Hamilton because I'm ready to wait for it. Wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable. I am an original.
Keeps coming on my For You page. It's the one of what's his name? I'm blanking right now. He's literally plays Alexander Hamilton.
Lynn.
Yeah.
What about him? What is he doing?
The
I am not throwing away my shot.
no, the Zoom call, and he's staring into the. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, isn't that what he's like? I am not throwing away my shot.
I
You know,
don't
I'm just
know.
like my country.
I don't know,
dancing.
but he's like so serious. It's like one of
He's
my
like standing like this. He has
favorites.
headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the song.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. It's like all over my For You page right now, and I'm like, I remember that.
I love Hamilton. I honestly don't understand how people don't like Hamilton, just because it's really catchy in my opinion.
It is really.
Like-
What's your favorite food?
Pizza. My name is Tonka Jahari, but I would never
I would
order a whole
never.
pizza for myself.
I mean, my name's Tonka Chari, but I would never order a whole pizza for myself. There's a one guy that comes on my For You page every single time I'm up late. He's like a wilderness explorer.
Is he like? Does he have glasses?
Yes.
I love him.
He comes up on my For You page around 4 a.m.
Yeah, people are usually like, now I know it's time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, I see
But
that.
I literally got them yesterday at like 10.
Really? Yeah.
I was like, okay, time to go to bed, I guess.
Well, he goes all over on my For You page whenever it's like laid out, and I'm like,
I love watching it
he's
though.
like an
Like
ant.
I'll be in
He's
bed, I'll be like,
Arctic.
and people be like, oh my gosh, that's how you started the fire?
Yeah,
like, it's the
yeah.
funniest
I
thing
love
ever.
watching him make himself food. He's like, we're in the
Mhm.
Arctic today.
Let's make some bread.
yeah.
Like throws it in the
Yeah.
bowl. Oh my gosh.
To watch like Phase and stuff when I was little. I love Phase Rug.
FaZe Rug.
Phase Rug
I
and
used
his
to
whole
love
family.
watching FaZe Rug, Papa
Yeah.
Rug.
Papa Rug, Mama Rug, Brandon.
I used to love Brandon.
Me too. Who's his cousin? Sherman.
There's Sherman, and then there's
And
there's
then,
two girls. There's two
oh,
girls I know of.
Oh,
Jessica.
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 Oh
and
my!
then-
Oh, I used to love Jessica.
Jessica's-
in
I used to
Rug's
love
videos.
Jessica.
Me too. Jessica
Oh my
was my
gosh.
favorite. Then there's is it June? No, who?
Junior.
Junior, right?
There's Junior.
There's Junior and who? There's another sister.
There's
like,
so many.
but
There's
yeah,
so many
that's
that I
like-
remember
oh my
from that would always constantly be in his videos. And I used to like Team 10.
Oh, that was whenever I hear It's Everyday Bro, that brings me back to fifth grade.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
Like
Mhm.
Tessa
But
Brooks,
for
Nick
me,
Crompton.
what brings me back to that those times is the fall of Jake Paul.
Oh,
that's
the
Alyssa
fall of Jake
Violet
Paul
used to be
because
here.
I loved Why Don't
the
We? I
fall.
was like
that, yeah. I don't know what I said, but I think I said it wrong.
the fall of Jake Paul. Oh my gosh, that was such a like time.
Killing the vibe, yeah. You ain't doing
Doing
it
it
right,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Trying to be power without dogs, you don't know what you done, you just ruin your life, yeah.
I used to like the
Killing the vibe,
sidemen,
yeah.
like the sidemen, like with KSI and like Ethan, like Bazinga. I used to love the sidemen. I used to watch them a lot.
Are they the ones that like sit on the table? No.
I don't
Think
know.
of this group, and I thought KSI was in it. They sat at a table. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't. See,
I used
Kobe
to
was a big
I
part of
used to
my
watch this
childhood.
guy. I don't remember his name, but he had a girlfriend. And his grandma was like really mean. She constantly cursed.
Lance,
Lance something.
Lance. Well, I was gonna say Vance.
Lance something.
Lance Stewart.
Him. I used to love him and his ex-girlfriend. I don't know if
Yeah.
they're still together. I think they're not, right?
Oh, I think they broke up.
Yeah, her name's like Lizzie.
Lizzie, yeah.
Them.
But they,
Mhm.
yeah, I remember him.
I used to watch Wasabi Productions.
Wasabi Productions, yeah, Alex Wasabi.
And Aaron. I used to watch Aaron's like vlogs. Like childhood shows and stuff. Big Time Rush. Victorious. iCarly.
iCarly.
I used to love the iCarly Victorious mix-up.
I like Jessie when I was a
Jessie.
kid.
Mhm.
Did you used to watch that one rabbit show on Nickelodeon? They were like these rabbits and they used to run around. If anyone in the comments knows that show, I've been thinking about that show. It's like Crazy Rabbits or something. Like Angry Rabbits. I don't know, but they were like angry and they're always getting in trouble. I used to like fish hooks too. Them? Yeah.
Them?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember that.
You remember them, right?
But they're called. Oh yeah, they are Crazy Rabbits.
Crazy Rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to love that show.
But it's Rabbids. Like
Rabbids.
rabies, Rabbids. Crazy. That's why they were crazy.
What was that?
I don't know. But I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay. I love them.
I grew up.
SpongeBob.
What are they called? I grew up with this one thing, and it's not like Merman and the other guy. It's like it was their own show, and it was like the chubby, stubby little guy. He had glasses, like big glasses, and there was a tall one.
I used to watch Amazing World of Gumball.
I just searched up Chunky to see if it'll show up because I'm talking about a specific show, and I just remember one was like chubby
Yeah,
and he was short.
What was the one about flapjacks? Do you remember that one? Where they used to with flapjacks?
No.
Can you please look it up after this? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
They used to make pancakes a lot, and there was a blue character, and he was a little boy.
Fanboy.
and Chum Chum, right?
Fanboy and Chum Chum. Yes.
Yeah.
I used to love watching Fanboy and Chum Chum. Okay.
It's a little boy, and there's a blue character.
Oh, I heard
They
something
used to make
else.
flapjacks.
I thought his name was Flapjack.
Well, his name is Flapjack, but they used to make flapjacks, like the pancakes.
There's also
Yeah. Big Rush.
Make
Big,
it
big,
count.
big rush. Big time rush.
No heaven. But
When
Camp Rock,
will
Let
it
It Shine.
go?
I don't know if you know
Princess
this movie.
Protection Program.
I don't know if you know this movie because it's from Nickelodeon, but Rags. I used to love Rags with
I heard
Max
of
in
that
it.
one. Yeah.
Put your heart in.
Kicking It. Oh, I love Kicking It. Zeke and Luther. Lemonade Mouth.
It's so good.
Austin and Alley.
Okay, there. How to Rock. This.
Oh, I know that one.
I used to love How to Rock.
How to Rock, yeah.
They ate Livin' Maddie. I don't know if we said that one already. Livin' Maddie. Good Luck Charlie.
Oh,
Good
my
Luck,
gosh.
Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie and the Good Luck Charlie movie were a big part of my childhood.
Mighty Med, Lab Rats.
Lab Rats was a big one. I used to wait on Disney XD all night. I used to be like, Lab Rats is coming up.
For me,
What
was that?
What was that?
For me, oh, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, for me, Full House.
Oh,
I used
House,
to,
yeah.
and it was only because I stayed up too late because they would only play it at like 11, 12 at night. I used to like stay up and like watching it, and I knew it was too late when like George Lopez came on.
When George Lopez came on, you knew you were like screwed for the next school day because
Like,
you stayed up too late.
Oh no!
Or like I remember you. That's nostalgia to me. Waking up and the smell of toaster strudels. I used to eat toaster
strudels are so good.
every day before school, and I remember just sitting there with my toaster strudel. It was the strawberry one. I used to put my acing on, and I used to hear in the background the George Lopez theme song.
There are so many things that we could have talked about today. Why did it sound like that? But we are currently about to be at 2 hours, and thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much
for joining us today, for watching us.
Make sure to
leave a like and subscribe.
subscribe
if
and
you feel
check
like
out
it.
the links and everything for
Yes.
the California
Do
on
check
our
that
Instagram.
on our Instagram.
Hope everyone stays safe and everyone's okay.
If anything, also apologize one more time for reading off of a screen. Like, I'm Betsy,
I'm Sid.
and we are the Twisted Podcast. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Remy says bye.
Bye.